Good evening, everyone. My name is Celeste Le Cabra. Welcome back to my channel. If it looks like I'm shooting this video directly after my last one, it's because I am. Anyway, today I noticed that I had quite a bit of stuff that I picked up recently that I hadn't talked about yet. It was just going to be a Kino video, but the Kino haul is pretty small, and I had a few other little purchases that I wanted to talk about as well. So yeah, we're going to try to knock it out relatively quickly. Just a general Blu-ray update. Yeah, so first for the Kino sale, I was eyeing this title. It's called Le Quattro Volte. I probably butchered that, but it translates to The Four Times. It's an art documentary, or an art house documentary, I guess. Yeah, see if you can read the director. I'm not going to try to butcher that poor man's name, but this was one that I caught on the Criterion channel, like right when I first subscribed to it. So it was right when I was really getting into art films, and this was a pretty formative experience for me, just watching something this slow and this plotless and this beautiful. I really adore this film. Like I meant to say at the beginning, this is not the Kino release. I saw it as a part of the sale, and I was like, great, I love that one. But with Kino especially, I like to cross-reference on Blu-ray.com to see if there's other releases that maybe include a newer transfer or more special features. Because Kino really puts out a lot of stuff, and I love them for it. But sometimes they put out a bare-bones release when somebody else put out a better one. So it is what it is. I saw that this one from New Wave Films had one special feature on it. It has an interview with the director, whereas the Kino one has nothing except a trailer. So I was like, well, I'd really like to see that interview. I didn't find it on YouTube, so I went to see what this one was going for, and Amazon International was selling it for $7 with free shipping. I don't quite understand how that happened, because it was a $12 discount to take off the shipping. So somebody lost money on this. Works for me though. So yeah, I got this for $7, and this looks like a good label. Here's an ad inside for other films that they put out. I haven't seen Like Someone in Love, but I do own it. I own the Criterion of it. But Taboo and The Missing Picture are two really stunning art films that I highly recommend. So maybe I'll be on the lookout for those. Anyway, talking about this one for a while now, but this is definitely not super accessible, but I think if you give it the patience it requires, it will reward you with the beauty that it inspires. Okay, so for the actual Kino sale, I finally picked up the 4K of Misery. I adore this film, and with James Caan's recent passing, it sort of felt apropos. So go ahead and get it. It's inside. And there's the back. I've seen this film I don't know how many times over the years. It was a pretty formative one. When I was younger, my mom was a really big fan of it and showed it to me when she wouldn't show me anything else that was like horror. Kathy Bates really gives a knockout, like once-in-a-lifetime performance in this. I don't know, this one's just like firing on all cylinders, and it looks to be pretty stacked with special features. So the last time I saw this was streaming on HBO Max probably or something, and it held up as much as I wanted it to. But now I finally own the physical. Hopefully this new restoration knocks it out of the park, because there's just some stunning visuals in it with all the snow and everything. I might have to pop this one in soon. And then next, I guess I'll talk about these in the same go. The other two in the Sergio Leone trilogy, the Dollars trilogy. I got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly a while ago. I bought it used from somebody and a lot of other stuff. So, you know, we had to complete the set and get these. I've heard that they look really great. The artwork on them is beautiful. I'm really excited that they came with the slips, because I think they're really pretty. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this trilogy. I think it gets better as it goes along. So, I mean, this would be my least favorite, but it's still great. This is where it starts to get really good, and then The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is just like pretty amazing. So that's one of my girlfriend's favorite directors too. These were actually her picks. So yeah, we're really excited to have the opportunity to dive in again sometime. And then the last one from the Kino haul, you know, I was really trying not to spend too much money this month because I was banking everything on the Criterion sale. And I did pretty good this month, actually. When all was said and done, I only went like a little bit over what I was aiming to. So in an effort to not buy 30 Kinos that I wanted, because I could have easily built a cart that big. And to kind of avoid getting burned on a 4K upgrade later, I decided to keep it to all 4Ks, except for La Qualche Vita, but that's not getting upgraded, I highly doubt, so whatever. But yeah, this is the last one I got. It's Billy Wilder's The Apartment. Picking a favorite Billy Wilder film is like picking a favorite cat or a favorite child or something. Like, it's almost impossible. No reversible art on that, but that's okay. Actually, I wish they would do reversible art. Like, you commission the artwork, and then the inside is the original poster art, and then, you know, you get to have both. Whatever. The Apartment is like a really surprisingly dark, thoughtful, and political film. You're not likely to find a lot of New Year's themed films, so it's nice to have something for that holiday. The only other one I can think of off the top of my head is like Rudolph Reindeer New Year shit, whatever that thing was called. It's not that good, but I own it. Yeah, I don't know. The Apartment is just fantastic. If you've never seen it, you should probably correct that. Okay, next. I don't like to participate in Prime Day. It feels like a deal with the devil, but sometimes the offers are just a little too sweet. So I got 3 things, which is, I think, pretty restrained given like some of the things I wanted and passed on. But anyway, I got The Wizard of Oz 4K. This had been sitting at like $28 for like over a year, which is how long I've had it in my wish list, and it just never budged. And I almost caved and just bought it because I've been wanting to watch it. And lo and behold, for Prime Day it was $10. And I had some credit card points, it was free. There's the inside, and there's the back. This didn't come with a digital code, which, I mean, I don't use them, but I sell them, so it would have been nice to have, but whatever. Anyway, I've heard that one is like a pretty reference quality disc, with all that old Technicolor and just how iconic it is. I'm sure that they put a lot of work into it, so I'm glad I finally get the best opportunity to revisit it. I'm a big fan of the film, and I haven't seen it in a long time, so. Speaking of things that I like a lot, that I haven't seen in a really long time, that I definitely need to revisit, that clunky introduction out of the way, I finally picked up the Godfather set. This is the 4K set. You don't know how many times I almost bought this or got like kind of a good deal where I was like, if I squinted, I could justify paying that money on it, but I don't know, I had a feeling it would go down at some point. And it finally went down to 45, which is like, I was hoping for 50. So 45, we did a little bit better. It was 15 per film. I've heard these are just stunning, and it's pretty close to the top of my like need to rewatch list, because I hadn't seen them since like early high school, and I don't really remember them that well, honestly. So yeah, I'm excited to get into that. And I think I'm gonna watch the Coda version of Part 3, because I've seen the theatrical before, and I remember liking it, but I just don't know that I'm going to watch them back to back, so I'll just go for the one that I haven't seen before, and the one that's supposed to be better. We'll see. This was just a random pickup, but this Era limited edition of Legend had been on my wish list for a long time, and you know, specifically my out-of-print wish list, because there's not a lot of stuff that I'm like, I need that for the, you know, I need the deluxe version of that. I really would only go for that for like some favorites at this point, but yeah, this edition is just so beautiful. I'm a huge fan of this film. This is just what high fantasy should be to me. Like, I just want to live in this world, and it's stunning visuals. Tom Cruise is like even hotter in this than he is in Interview with the Vampire, which is like pretty good accomplishment. The effects in it, while cheesy, I think are so purposefully crafted and human that, I don't know, I just think the whole thing is so charming. But anyway, it comes with a poster and a book and everything. I almost just went ahead and bought the standard, but I don't know, I really wanted something better to represent this in my collection, and I do really want the poster. I'm gonna frame it up at some point. Okay, and finally, I placed an order at groove.com for their Father's Day sale? Something. They do a sale. They are always having a sale. So it's just a matter of which one and which one is actually good. But I went ahead and placed a small order there because there were a few things that were just too good to pass up, and I used that 20% coupon, so it was even cheaper. But the fun thing about it is they charged me twice, and then I disputed it with my card, and then they refunded me twice. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but I got these for free, so tough to beat that, right? First I got Scarface. I haven't seen this one actually. This has been a pretty big blind spot for me, but it's a classic, and it's Brian De Palma, whom I'm a big fan of, so yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. Next is the limited edition lenticular slipbox version of Jaws. It comes with a nice little booklet in it as well. This is just such a cool package. I'm a big fan of this. But I actually watched this July 3rd or something. It was something like that, because when he said like it's the day before the 4th of July, we were like, yeah, you know. Jaws is great. I don't think it's as good as some people do. It's like an 8 out of 10 to me, not really like a 9 or a 10, but I think it has interesting things to say about the human condition, and the shark is fun. So yeah, I like Jaws. And then I finally went ahead and picked up the 4K of this thing. I do have that Arrow Video one, just the regular Blu-ray, but that one has features that are exclusive to that release, so I wanted to hang on to that. But this is just such a visual film that, you know, for $10, and now especially for free, I wanted to go ahead and make the upgrade. And it's a beautiful looking disc, so I went ahead and picked that up. Okay, I'm now realizing that I probably look a fool because I said I bought 3 things off of Amazon and then I showed you 2, but let me go get the third thing. Okay, so the third thing I got, which I'm really excited about actually, I finally pulled the trigger on this after having it in my wish list for some time, was the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? Complete Series Limited Edition Mystery Mansion box. I was kind of worried what this was going to look like when I purchased it. I thought it was going to be like a flimsy cardboard sort of deal, but it was like 30 bucks. I think they printed too many of these and they're trying to get rid of them because like they already released the standard edition and they're discounting this one. So anyway, I thought it was going to be like a flimsy cardboard kind of deal, and then it showed up in like a plastic box with some art on it that was like completely beat to shit and just scratched up. It looked awful. So after some deep soul searching, I just went and threw that out. So anyway, this, as you can see, is a lovely, beautiful 3D hard box. There's texture here. You can actually feel the characters inside the windows and everything. I guess I'll give you a little tour. The front and the back of it, and the sides. Nothing really on the bottom, but anyway, you just take off the house top, like so. The roof, house top, Jesus Christ. And then inside, it comes with the complete series on Blu-ray, a handy book here, and it actually comes with this, I'm not going to take it out, but it's this little Scooby-Doo Funko Pop keychain. Now, I guess I couldn't run forever because now I own a Funko Pop against my will, but I had no idea that it came with one, and whatever, it's kind of cute. It's a nice little addition to the box, I guess. I mean, he's just chilling there in the window. It's cool. But I don't much care for Funko Pops, so I don't have any, except now I do. What can you do? Okay, that's the end of the video. Just a bit of an assortment of recent purchases and such things. I hope you got something out of it, maybe some recommendations or whatever, but there's links in the description if you want to follow me on Letterboxd and on Instagram. Likes on the video really help, as do comments. I would love to have a conversation with you all below. And I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, so subscribing would mean a lot. Yeah, that's it. I love you all very much, and I hope that your day ends better than it started. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, Pluto? Come here. Come here. Pluto wants to say hi. You want to say hi, baby? No, she says no.